Hi, welcome back to Classic Guitar Rock. I'm Jeremy, back down in the basement again for another lesson. And today, that little old band from Texas, one of my favorites, a classic from ZZ Top. Let's learn Grange. Stand by. Okay, this is from what I think ZZ Top's best album, Tres Hombres from 1973. And the song starts out in the key of A with a clean sound. We're going to start with the familiar A power chord, the one finger power chord. So I'm playing an open A and I'm holding down the second and third, or the fourth and third strings at the second fret. Those are the only three strings I'm going to play. And here's what the figure looks like. Let me adjust this here. I'm trying to avoid the bright blue glow of my amp here. Here we go. Okay, so all I'm doing is I'm using my pinky on the fourth string, fifth fret. Okay, and then I do the same thing with my pinky on the third string, fifth fret. So I'm gonna go. So that's basically what I'm doing. So it's like this. So he does that at the beginning, and then when the vocal kicks in, he changes it just a little. He's keeping the same basic rhythm, but instead of using his pinky down there on the third and fourth strings, he starts to play the C on the fifth string, third fret, and the D, fifth string, fifth fret, and it looks like this. And that's what he sings over. Rumors spread round in that Texas town. You know that part. So they do that, singing over that. And that goes up to the end of the first verse when the drum comes in. Then it goes into the overdrive part, and he basically continues that same riff. And he sings the next verse over that. Well, they say it's fine if you got the time. You know that part. So you play that verse all the way through. Then we come up to that next drum fill right before the solo kicks in. Most of the song is a guitar solo. You got that main solo, and then you come back again with a solo at the end. But the main solo is actually in C. So he goes up to C. So he's playing this. Then the drums, then we go up to 8th fret. I play it this way. Power chord, C. So that's the rhythm that he's soloing over. And all I'm doing is playing a C, and then I'm playing. Those are versions of power chords also. I'm basically just playing the third and fourth string at the 8th fret up to the third and fourth string at the 10th fret. Okay, and that's what the solo's over. And you know, that's right. Listen to the record. There's some great licks to learn on there. I'm not going to go over the whole solo, but so that main solo is using a C pentatonic minor scale. So experiment with that and play over that. So that solo is pretty long. And then after the solo, we come out of that solo with the coolest turnaround in the history of rock music. And it looks like this. I'll play it normally first, and then we'll break it down. It goes like this. sorry, I got interrupted by my daughter, but it was worth it because she brought me this for my birthday. Woo-hoo! Buffalo Wild Wings. Awesome. That's worth getting interrupted for. Okay, back to the lesson. So let me show you that turnaround again. It goes like this. Ready? Okay, and let me break that down. I didn't have a very good angle on that, so let me adjust things a little bit. Okay, so here's what I do there. Okay, I start with my, let's see, my middle finger, 3rd string, 5th fret. I kind of slide up to it. Then I reach up to the high E. I'm using my ring finger, high E string, 5th fret. So I'm just alternating, and I'm using my finger here, using my pick up here on the 4th string and my finger on the bottom string. Takes a little practice. I'm going to leave that finger on the high E string, 5th fret. Then I put my index, I use my index finger. You can reach up with your middle finger if you want. For me, it's easier to go to the index finger. So I go index finger down to the 4th string, 4th fret. Index finger down to the 4th string, 3rd fret. So let me go over that part again. You notice I'm just keeping my ring finger on the 5th string, 5th fret. Let's try it again. Down to the 4th string, or 4th fret. Down to the 3rd fret. Then I end with that A, kind of the A chord. Whoops. So I end on that octave A, which is the 3rd string, 2nd fret. So let me do that. So A. So I'm playing the A, then 5th string, 3rd fret, 5th string, 4th fret, end up on the octave A, so I'm on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. See how I do? You have to kind of skip a string there. So I'm ending right there, but I'm already holding that down with that A chord. 3rd string, 2nd fret is what I end on. That's an A note. So let me play that whole turnaround again. Again, my ring finger on the 5th string, 5th fret. I play that in between every time. So I start on the 4th string, 5th fret, 4th string, 4th fret, 4th string, 3rd fret, end on the A. Okay, and that's the turnaround. So those are all the parts of the song. And then after you come out of that turnaround, you go back just for a couple measures to the very beginning intro lick. Then it goes back into overdrive, but it goes out in A again. So the rhythm part again would be right back to this lick. And he solos out in A, just over that figure out. So those are all the parts of the song. Listen to the record to pick up some of the licks that he plays in the solos, because it's awesome. I mean, that's really Billy Gibbons at his best on Grange. So listen to that, pick up what you can from the solos. But those are all of the basic rhythm parts to play Grange. So have fun with that. Thanks for tuning in to Classic Guitar Rock, and join us again next time. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Thanks. Bye-bye.